Blah, 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 blah. All right. Good morning, tribe. Welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world, where we will build you into a confident group of people who do things confidently. Okay. Yeah. Oh, man. Friday. Long week. Every week is long. But here we are. Hey, good morning, Julie. How are you today? Getting any of those storms? We lucked out. We didn't get much yesterday again. Hey, Melanie, I'll check out that video you sent later today. It looks interesting, though. Anything that involves food, I'm all over. Hey, Sherry, good morning. Good morning. Lenore, good to see you. Ruthie, Christian, Surrender. Hey, how you guys doing? Jordan. All right, welcome back. Good morning, Kat. Jennifer. This is fun. It's like everyone's showing up. Okay. Yeah, thank you all for showing up at the Wazoo thing yesterday. They had really big numbers. They kind of expected there would be big numbers, but they were quite pleased to see how big the numbers were. Hey, morning tribe. Yep, Tina heading off to take care of your calves and stuff tomorrow morning, and I'll be out there tomorrow afternoon. Hey, Kelly. Good morning. Oh man, my mustache is all weird. Oh well. Coffee, 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 coffee. Hey, good morning, Charles. So yeah, yesterday went kind of interesting. Good morning, Curtis. The original plan was to do this multi-plant tour of my yard covering like 20 plants or something, and we saw 5 or 6. I was thinking what could be cool. Oh, hey, cool, Lenore, you got a compost bin. Those are a great thing to do for the world. Good morning, Curtis. Good morning, Charles. I don't know if I said good morning to you yet, Charles, so I'm saying it again. Yeah, there's actually, Melanie, a lot of fences down in her neighborhood from a few days ago. But 250,000 people were without power in Houston. That's a pretty big storm. Luckily, it moved through really fast. About half our neighborhood here was without power. It was kind of interesting. To the north of us, the blocks to the north were without power, and to the blocks to the south, but we were in this swatch of power. Cool. Oh man, I need coffee. Yeah. So, since we got lots of people here, a couple of cool things going on. Hey, good morning, House on the Rock. First off, I mentioned it earlier, but I want to mention it again. Hey, good morning, Persephone. Super fan Chris Hamblin. He's the guy with the helicopters and the elephants. Soon to be a guest here once we finish the Elderberry series. Hey, good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Carmen. Good morning, Eva. Hey, Julie. Good morning, man. We need to get together again. Oh man, it's been too long. We need to get the circle together again. Hey, Cleo. Anyway, so hey, there he is, Chris. Okay, so Chris recently ordered the Idiot's Guide Foraging and accidentally ordered 2 copies. So he knows my struggles with the computers and all that, and he knows I've been begging for donations. So what he said is, in the next 2 weeks, anyone who donates $5 or more, plus anyone who's already donated towards the Merriweather Computer Fund, gets entered in a drawing. And then in 2 weeks, we'll randomly pick one person who will receive, he will send them his spare copy of the Idiot's Guide Foraging. Or if you already have this book, I will send you 2 of the foraging bandanas, your choice. So thank you, Chris, for priming the pump to try and get me a new computer. Sorry, I'm watching some birds fight. It's easy. The thing with being out here is there's all this distracting stuff going on, but then I'm the guy. I'm kind of the guy that can just I amuse myself with my fingernails for like 15 minutes. So anyway, ooh, wow, careful, a friend, metal roof got pulled back the other day from the storm. Wow, that's scary. Yeah, Julie, if nothing else, we all got to meet like at a Mexican restaurant or something. Hey, good morning, Mike. So, oof. Oh man, what else is going on? Interesting. Oh, Okay, hey, I can do that. Hold on. Link to donations. Give me a second here. Origin, Texas. Let's see. Will this work? Why won't this work? Okay, we'll just put this one up. All right, I'm back. So, yeah, if you go to www.4genetexas, at the very top of the page, there is a little blurb of exactly the computers I'm trying to get and the external hard drive and the prices and all that stuff. And then here is the link to my PayPal account where donations can be made. Yeah, and okay, the tribe. We also talked about getting together. There was a lady who had like a cousin or a son-in-law or someone that had a Mexican restaurant downtown. Hopefully you are here, you hear this, we can find repost where that was, because I thought, okay, cool. I got it, and then the information disappeared. So oh well. Okay, Mike, let's see. Oh, here's a that's the wrong. Just a minute. There we go. Okay, Mike Williams, do you have a good method of harvesting sweet gum seeds from sweet gum balls? Yeah, you whack them hard with a hammer or put them in a vise and crush them until they split open, and then you start like prying them apart with some needle nose pliers or a sharp knife. It is not easy to get the seeds out of the sweet gum balls. But like I said, crushing it in a vise works really well, and then you just pick it apart. Sorry, Mike. Emergency diversion. Hey, Dad's here. Good morning, Dad. Good morning, Mom. Love you both. How's Mom doing? Hopefully she's there too. Hey, good morning, Urban Girl. Thank you, Urban Girl Green. Thank you for your gift. Oh, hey, Melanie. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Hey, if you're out of work. And just like another casualty of the COVID-19, the Liquid Bean Cafe in Old Town Spring, where my boss and I sat and created Medicine Man Plant Company, just announced today that they're done. They can't survive. They there wasn't enough people coming, and so they were just one of the many businesses that went under. Good morning, Kathleen. The wicked radioactive forest fire known as Kathleen Solio. So yeah, and thank you, Kathleen, Kat, for your gift too. That was pretty amazing. Okay, best time to tap sweet gum, Mike, is late winter, just when you see the new leaf buds appearing on the tree, because at that point the tree is pulling up all this sap into and the sugars and everything to be the building blocks for making those buds. Ideally, track when those buds appear, and then the following year tap the tree, like 4 weeks, 3 weeks in advance, probably 3 weeks earlier. Hey, April, I will tell you, Old Town Spring could use a coffee shop, and the Liquid Bean, their position was wonderful. They had nice parking. They had a big area. They had an outdoor area. They had an indoor area. So very awesome. Julie, no, I got a job, Julie. It's Melanie who doesn't right now. So I'm good. Medicine Man. Well, actually, there's all sorts of chaos with Medicine Man, but I'm still okay. By chaos, I mean Amazon has decided that herbal supplements are probably something they don't want to sell, or they're putting up a bunch of walls between us and the ability to sell our products on Amazon. And since Amazon has become the most biggest seller of everything in the world, if we can't get on Amazon, We stay a tiny rinky-dink company, but anyway. Oh, okay. Whoops, Eileen. Hey, Eileen. Just enjoy your copy, Idiot's Guide Foraging. Say prayers. Pray for my mom. Looks all that. Melanie, you crack me up. Okay. In April too. Okay. Jeffrey, any tips on harvesting elderflower? Yes. Great tip gave to me by my mom. So remember the flowers and the berries are what you want. The rest of the plant has cyanide in it. So even the stems. Now a few little stems aren't going to be a big problem, but lots of stems can be a problem. So my mom taught me, and Mom, you can jump in here, but I thought your grandma taught you was with a comb. You get a wide tooth comb and you just comb the flowers off the stems, and that works really well. The trick is finding a comb with the right gap between the teeth. I picked up one big comb, and it's actually the gaps are too large, so I had to go get a different one. Thank you, Eileen. Actually, Eileen, my mom's name is Arlene, so you guys got this thing going of similar names. Okay, what else do we got going? Whew, it's actually getting kind of humid out here. But yeah, here we are in the backyard. Wow. Yeah, so coffee. Makes the enemies and elderflower stems soup. Yeah, they would notice that there's a very distinctive and unpleasant taste to the stems. So if you have enough stems to cause a problem, you will taste it. Just something to keep in mind. So if you're trying to kill people, there are different mushrooms and stuff that are probably better than that. Okay, please don't kill people. What else we got going on? Yeah. Well, hey, Mom, are you feeling better? Hopefully. You got a lot of people here praying for you, Mom. They like your son. So is this confession time? Yeah. So I still haven't gotten my mom a Mother's Day card. Everything has been going so crazy. I've just been running around, and actually not so much running around, but stuck in front of my computer, sending off emails to Amazon and other people and all this stuff going on. But we'll go with it. Hey, Steve. Oh, okay. Let me throw yours up here. Whoop. Just a minute. Well, okay. We'll answer Dion's first, and then we'll get back to you, Steve. Echinacea, right when the flowers start opening. Now, the thing to remember about echinacea is really the most medicinal parts are in the root, so it actually kills the plant. So you want to have a plant that's been around for several years, and then dig it up and leave some of the others behind. Okay, just a minute. Let me go back to Steve's. Was this it? Okay, do I have a favorite recipe for yucca stalks? Okay, when the yucca stalks are really small, remember, yucca is in the asparagus family, and you can treat it like asparagus. So really small, where it's still really tender and flexible and snappable, like regular asparagus, then a George Foreman grill with a little bit of olive oil and some sea salt, and just grill it on both sides. That's really, really good. That's what I do with asparagus, with the yucca, and with the greenbrier, all those. So very, very, very tasty that way. Kathleen, I won't tell you what to do. You scare me. Okay, well, Kathleen is saying, don't tell me what to do. And I'm saying, don't worry, I'm not going to tell you what to do because you scare me. PSA, please don't kill people. All right. Man. Okay. Oops. Y'all are talking too quick here for me. Hey, Kristen. Fine mesh colander for stripping the stems. No, that's a cool idea. I hadn't thought about that. That would work. Hey, Curtis. Yeah, so I'm reaching out to the different organizations that host me, and we're trying to get fall schedule set up. Some are still a little cautious on the whole COVID-19 thing, but others are like, yes, let's do this. So soon as things are finalized, they'll be put up on the upcoming classes link over on foragingtexas.com. and then we can go from there. Man, so many comments. Okay. Persephone, I want to go on 40 walks in the Dallas-Fort Worth area today. What stuff should I keep an eye out for? Okay, wow. Horse mint, scarlet pimpernel, goldenrod, lamb's quarter, amaranth, wild sunflowers, probably not wild violets, probably some reishi mushrooms. You might have some chicken of the woods mushrooms. You might have some inky cap mushrooms with the rain. Balloon vine. Yeah, there's a lot of balloon vine up there. I'm just mentally, Osage orange. Well, no, it's too early for Osage orange. I'm mentally walking my class up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area for the Texas Survival School, and just thinking all the things we found. Yeah, a lot of greenbrier, lichen, Yopon holly. There's some elderberry around there. Pokeweed. Well, no, it's probably too late for pokeweed, and that pokeweed has already become poisonous. So yeah, a lot of good stuff up there. Okay, hey Mike, yeah, if you want to send pictures first before you chew on the bark. So let me throw this up here. Mike Williams, we might have found some Hercules trees, Hercules Club toothache trees on our Texas property. Yeah, so whenever people, if you think you have a plant and aren't sure, go ahead and email me, Merriweather at Foraging Texas, or send it as a personal direct message thing here on Facebook. And I'll work with you to try and figure it out to a point. I get lots and lots of these email requests every day. Usually if I can identify it immediately, it's like, okay, it is this, and I'll give a link and stuff like that. If it's something I've seen a lot of and realize I need to know what this is, I'll do some digging. If it's completely new to me, it's like, well, that's completely new to me. I have no idea. I'm moving on. But toothache trees are pretty recognizable. The only other thing it could be, Mike, is a devil's walking stick. And if you go to the Foraging Texas website, you can look up the toothache tree, or actually it's prickly ash, and the devil's walking stick. But go ahead and send pictures too. Oh, okay. Sandra, making kombucha from your yard. It would be easier if I had an idea what was in your yard, because there could be lots of stuff. I'm just trying to think. In most urban yards, the goldenrod is always, well, most people don't have goldenrod in their yard now that I think about it. That's a tricky one. That's hard just to throw things out and hope you have them. So if you have some ideas of what plants are in your yard, then go ahead and send those to me. Oh, some white clover, though. You might have the little white clover flowers. Those would be good. Eileen, have you checked out Shopify? Have I checked it? If you mean selling Medicine Man Plant Co stuff on Shopify, yeah, we are actually setting up a website, a sales website place, so you can buy it from there rather than Amazon. That should be done probably in the next 2 weeks. It's a pretty extensive thing there. But yeah, so yep, nope ropes. Let's see. Cleo, last I heard, Mom is eating and resting. Mom, if you have anything else to add, or Dad, if you can give an update on Mom, that would be very appreciated. Man. So Julie Teresa, Shangri-La in Orange. Yeah, years ago we tried setting something up and we could never get a schedule worked out. And I think then there was a change in people in charge of the place, and it just it haven't heard anything from them in years. So if you know someone there, oh, hello, lizard. We got a lizard here acting very seductively. Okay, not towards me, towards other lizards. Julie, if you know someone at Shangri-La, put a bug in their ear to maybe it'd be cool to have some foraging classes there. Charles McGee. At this time, no. Private classes are no longer available. I had some that I had scheduled way back months ago, but at this point, I am so swamped with everything with the Medicine Man and my own stuff that my weekends are just another day of the week. Abilene? No, I haven't done anything near Abilene yet. I've been looking for things, but part of the issue is the way I work is like a state park or a nature preserve or a museum or something sponsors me to come out. That way I'm covered under their insurance. Basically, I work as a independent contractor for Texas Parks and Wildlife and all these other nature things around. I highly recommend not hosting a publicly accessible foraging class on private land unless you have an insane amount of insurance also. Because if someone trips and breaks an ankle and they sue you, you can lose everything. There's also laws like on the restroom facilities and all this stuff. So it really boils down to well, I used to do some private classes, don't have time for that anymore, but organizations that already are set up for having classes or having lots of public on their land. That's the only place I can really teach at anymore. So if you know of a park or a nature preserve or a botanical garden or something in the Abilene area, let me know, let them know. Maybe we can work something out. Oh, okay. Ooh, yeah, dandelion. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think you can post pictures during chat, Joe. Post them like as a visitor's post directly on the Foraging Texas Facebook page, and I'll take a look at them sometime in the next 3 days. Oh man, don't you mean pale and prickly cat? Okay, let's see. Lake Brownwood is a possibility. If that is a organization that has land and is willing to host me, let's talk. It's possible. Persephone, do you ever do virtual walks or classes? Are you aware of Merriweather's World, the Wednesday evening show from 8 to 9 here on YouTube and the Foraging Texas Facebook page? Where I do exactly that. I go an hour-long talk about different subjects these last 2 weeks, and probably the next 2 weeks will be all about elderberry. But check that out, Merriweather's World. If you go to YouTube, you can see them there, or if you go down to the videos section here on the Facebook, you can see that. So, yeah. Oh, okay, Texas State Park, yeah. So talk to the park rangers there and see if they can host me. Oh, cool, Persephone, you got the elderberry. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's the main thing. I've tried doing like some Zoom classes instead of the walkabouts that I had planned for organizations, and it just hadn't gone well yet. Serenity, no, I'm trying to find the restaurant that the other tribe member mentioned that she has a relative owns or something like that. But we need to set this up. I think right now, what is it? I know Houston is 50%. The restaurants and bars and stuff can have 50% of their allowable number of people in them now. I think once we get up at least 75, we'll figure something out. Plus, I need to find time. All right, yeah, Ruthie, talk to him. And then he can get a hold of me through my website, there's an email link on there, Merriweather at Foraging Texas. Whew, what time? Oh, wow, 7:52. Okay. Yeah, so after this, I have to frantically knock out my Charm East Texas magazine article for July. I believe today the Father's Day episode, or Father's Day edition of Charm East Texas came out, and I wrote a really good article on goldenrod for that one. So I was looking. I've been writing for Charm East Texas since 2016. That's just boggles my mind. Yeah. Oh man, I haven't been to Midland. Between Midland and Odessa, there's an amazing nature preserve. Burr Williams used to be the guy in charge of it. I can't remember the name of it, but I've been wanting to get out there and teach there because that would be awesome. Cool. Oh, the Shangri-La, Julie? Okay. Sibley. Yes. Thank you, Kimberlyn. The Sibley Nature Preserve. That is amazing. Burr Williams was the guy that used to be in charge, and he actually used to do edible and medicinal plant walks here and the thing, but he's retired now. Yeah. So Leonard. So the nice thing is let me just put this up here. Okay, yeah. So if you request a location, the classes are actually planned like 6 months in advance, 4 months in advance, things like that. So I would make time. One thing I am doing is I'm trying to limit it to like no more than 3 locations a month, where in the past I've been doing up to 7 locations in a month. And I really need to cut back on that so I can focus more on other things. But yeah, I will work, especially if it is in a place in an area of Texas that I don't get to much. And I know there are people there that want me to come there. So I will definitely work to try and get something set up. Okay, you're halfway between me and Midland, between Houston. Cool. Oh, thank you, Dion. Oh, okay. Hey, good morning, Bobby. Yeah, it's just a continuous stream of comments, so I can't tell if who you're talking to and stuff, but oh well. Okay, cool. Ruthie, talk to them. Okay, wow. All right. Yep, Kimberlyn, it's almost time here. What else we got going? Just again, reaffirming what I said Wednesday night, that it's, if you want the future to be awesome, it's up to you to make, start working on it now. You can't sit around waiting for other people. So hopefully, I actually have a story. Hey, good morning, Karen. So, I'm at one end of the dining room table doing Merriweather's World, and then Mrs. Weather is at the other end of the table doing computer programming stuff. And then the youngest daughter came in and was just kind of hanging with mom, watching what she was doing. And then I was giving my spiel about the future and, it's up to you and all this stuff. And she was just giving me this weird look, like the sort of look teenagers give their dads. But then afterwards, she came up to me and said, "Dad, you inspired me." And it's like, oh, finally, after 14 years. That was cool. Whew. All right. Yeah. Almost getting close to closing time. What else is going on? Oh yeah, so don't forget, if you put in a $5 or more donation, or have already put in a donation towards the computer fund, Chris will draw your name from a hat, and you'll get either a free copy of Idiot's Guide Foraging or 2 of the foraging bandanas, your choice. Like I said, if you go, actually, let me see if I still have, yeah, okay. And then here is the link to make a donation. There we go. Because yeah, the computers are not working. Okay. Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's coming around to starting to realize I'm a big goofball, but I actually have some good points too, other than just being goofy. I'm a lucky dad. I really am. Whew, coffee. Like I said, my days are nonstop from 6 a.m. to, it's usually about midnight when I finally crawl into bed. But, trying to build a future and dragging you all around with me. So thank you for your energy. Like I said, I love doing these morning broadcasts. They give me a good way to focus my day and to get, hit the ground running. That impetus I need to be here for you all, and watching you all be there for each other is just totally awesome, tribe. So thank you very, very kindly. It's like 2 minutes left, but I need to get in and get going. So I'm going to end it here. Have a great weekend. See you Monday morning, 7:30 to 8 a.m. Okay. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. And broadcast.